Welcome to the Epic Success Podcast. I am your host, Dr. Shannon Irvin. Okay, so I revealed in a prior podcast the 10 coaching secrets that all coaches need in order to grow a successful coaching business. And this week, I've actually talked about the episode that just aired, talked about why the coaching industry is broken and how to make sure that you're not using broken coaching models and methods. And so today I want to talk to you, whether you're a coach or a course creator who is coaching in your course or a membership owner, but you're trying to get somebody from a to a B. They're trying to get a transformation for somebody, trying to get somebody toward a goal that they want or removing something that they don't want. So if that's you and finding your place in the market, finding your voice, being heard and seen in the marketplace, if this has been a challenge for you, that's what today's podcast is all about. So let's dive right in. So finding your voice is an interesting thing because a lot of times, if you're coaching or you're a course creator or service provider, usually you've had an experience and you've obtained some level of a result and you want to help others with what you've gone through. And so like you're a life coach and you've gone through some life experiences, maybe you've been certified and now you want to help other people. If you're a health coach, kind of same thing, business coach. Now, the key to it all is to finding your voice is two things. First, it's about your journey. And we're going to talk next time about how to really discover your niche and your uniqueness in that niche. So that'll be next week. That's secret number 2. But secret number 1, finding your voice, we really need to understand our journey, right? Understand what we've been through and how we can coach. And then knowing transformational models of coaching. So having the confidence to know that you're going to get that expertise and knowledge to get them to the finish line every single time and not a hope and a wish. So we'll talk about both of those things because those two are a powerful combination for finding your voice and taking your stand in the marketplace. So let's start with the journey. You know, a lot of times when newer coaches come, especially online, they're trying to kind of prove their worth or trying to act big and like they've been doing it forever. And they're in this state of, I haven't grown my coaching business yet. So I don't have all these years of background. So I feel like I need to prove that I'm worthy of coaching you. And the voice that I'm going to challenge you to try to find isn't the proving voice, but it's the experience voice. And it's the experience of what you've been through authentically, your journey from A to B, that is the most valuable component in finding your voice. A lot of times, and you've heard me talk about this a lot, we look to the outside permission and we're watching other people and we're trying to reflect who we are and what we have to offer based on what we see in other people. However, what people are drawn to is your unique, authentic journey. And so, you know, what is that for you? You were in a place where you were either in a lot of pain or you had a dream that you wanted to get to a different destination that you were at, right? Then you had a journey. We call that, like, I think Russell Brunson calls it like epiphany, that bridge from A to B. So you had a journey that got you from where you were in the struggle, in the pain, in that, you know, not having what you want, in the dream and in the pain, right? And we're going to talk about that being one of the key coaching components. And then you went through and either learned a process, created a process, was certified and learned how to get past it, whatever it was. And there were steps on that journey. And then you arrived at a destination. And that destination is a couple steps ahead of where your future clients are. And I want you to really hear this and let this land for you, because really there are 2 types of coaches in the marketplace. They're the coaches that were here in the very beginning. They jumped into a blue ocean. Nobody else was coaching. They jumped in, they became kind of the the category king or category queen of coaching. And there are always going to be people that say, I want to go coach with them because of their name, their reputation. They've been here so long, like they've got that reputation. However, most people are going to coach with somebody who is just like who they are, but ahead of them, and are really sharing their experience and their process to get to that end result. So I hope this conversation gives you some permission to truly be you, because the person that really is looking for the 1% that you have, and we'll talk about what that is next week, they are not going to be attracted to someone who is trying to be perfect, right? Who's trying to act like they never struggled, never had a dream that they couldn't obtain, or never had any pain in the journey, right? Your experience, and also combined with even the way you grew up, the way you think, the way you approach life, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? So I'm going to challenge you today, after hearing this podcast, to step into the journey and just share your experience, and watch when you start to make offers, how people start to sign up and say, yes, I want to coach with you because you are real. You've been on the journey that I want to go on, and you've obtained the result, and you're sharing the process. So that's like the first half of finding your voice. The second half of finding your voice is the ability to sell, right? And I'm going to get to teach on this today, which I'm really excited about. But so many people are afraid of selling because they're not confident that they can get that result for their clients every single time. So if that is you, and if you're nodding your head, yes, like, oh yes, like I have this pit in my stomach when I go to offer my coaching or my programs or my courses, that I'm not totally sure that I can get them the results I'm promising. And if that's where you're at, first of all, thank you for being real and acknowledging that you're there. And by the way, you're in a group of amazing human beings that have gone on to do multiple 7-figure coaching businesses. Because the reality is, the coaching industry, as I talked about last week, is broken. And there is a way that your mind transforms. There is a brain science to transformation. And we do teach that model, that transformational brain-based model called the neurocoaching model, in our neurocoaching certification. So if you know, like, I want to be armed with the confidence that comes and the ability to just sell with abandon, because I know that I'm going to get them that result each and every time, then I'm going to challenge you to look into getting certified as in the neurocoaching model, get a neurocoach certification. You can jump on the link below. I'm not sure, we might be sold out at this time, but I always want to invite you to do this, because this allows you to know without a shadow of a doubt that you're getting brain-based permanent transformation for your clients. And that almost gives you like a super cape to put on of confidence, to know that no matter what you sell, you know you can deliver. And that the confidence that comes with that is a powerful piece of your voice, and standing up for them as they're going in and saying yes to their own transformation. So we'll talk next week a little bit about, how do you find your niche? How do you really vet out your 1% uniqueness in the marketplace, so that you can combine that with your voice to be really, really powerful. But what I would love to see is you step in and really start exercising that muscle of sharing your story, sharing your journey, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I always say share from the scar, not from the wound. So if you're still in the wound of something, you're not in a place of getting ready to coach. But if you're already in a scar, you've already gotten to that other side, and you're, wanting to serve and help other people, and that's on your heart in terms of being a coach, then I'm going to challenge you to just go live and share your story. And I think you're going to start to be amazed at how many people really resonate with the journey that you've been on, and the fact that you have a process that you've gotten through. And then if you combine that with the superpower of getting NeuroCoach certified and knowing that transformational model, there is no stopping you. And I love supporting you in that journey. So find your voice, get out and start to share your journey. It is like a muscle. The more you share, the more caveats you find in your story as you're sharing, and the more you start to see people feeling like, well, if she can do it, you know what, maybe I can too. And I don't want to do this journey alone. And they look to you and they say, what can I do? How can I go deeper? How can I coach with you? So find your voice, own it, wear that super cape, and just be authentically, genuinely you. Share the bruises, share the twist ankles, and share the journey to victory with your future clients, because your vibe attracts your tribe and your voice is needed now more than ever. That authentic voice, the one is genuinely you. All right, that's what I have for you this week. That was secret one of the 10 secrets, 10 coaching secrets that will help you get a sold out raving coaching business. And next week, we will dive into that niche specific 1% and help you really vet out where that perfect room of clients really is. All right, that's what I have for you this week on the Epic Success Podcast. Get out there, share your journey. I can't wait to listen. All right, bye for now.